So today we're going to go through the BNB changes hard fork. So there's a few things coming up. It's called the Pascal hard fork. Basically, it's a network upgrade. There are two major ones coming up for speed of transactions and network speed and security, but they're coming up probably, I think, April and July, something like that. But the main features of it, we're going to run through very quickly, just so you know what's coming up, because it is important if you're trading on BSC, BNB chain, whatever you want to call it. So the main thing is, they're getting rid of. CZ always said that wallets are the stumbling block between mass adoption, basically. So they're getting rid of the long, random 16 key phrase, and they're going to have the ability, not getting rid of it, but you're going to have the ability to basically they want to onboard more people. And what they're going to have is either a multi-signature or some other way to log in. I don't know if it's like through your phone or something, but I'm not totally sure. I don't think they are either as well. And also they're getting rid of token approvals. So when you go in and you try to buy something on PancakeSwap, you have to approve the transaction and then swap. And that's a bit annoying. Like it should be, if I'm using PancakeSwap all the time, it should go through. Of course, you can use expert mode and you can use different things, but people don't really know about that. Now, the other thing is you're going to be able to transfer multiple tokens at a time. So, say for example, I've got 6 dead dust tokens in my wallet. I can send them all to the burn address rather than individually sending them. So it's like a mass airdrop for yourself, basically. It's a backwards airdrop as well. And they're saying they're going to be like complex. You're going to be able to deploy more smart contracts. I know that as well. So not just one at a time. You're going to be able to deploy many at a time. A lot of these features you can actually do if you know how, but it's going to be like a mass adopted type of thing as well. So bear in mind, you could potentially deploy 20 different tokens at once. And that'd be good for fair launches. I think people will obviously exploit that as well. And portfolio rebalancing across different protocols, I don't know what that means by that. But anyway, so the gas sponsorship as well. Pascal has so this one is going to be good because if you've just got USDT in your wallet and you want to swap it to USDC or something else, you're going to need BNB, but you're not going to need BNB when this comes in. You can swap and pay in USDT or whatever transaction you're using. You don't need BNB. I don't know, this won't make a major difference for people who are always going to hold BNB and they're willing to pay in BNB. And there's also gasless transactions that are going to be coming up as well. So they call them gasless, but you still have to pay some sort of fee because the people providing liquidity want their fee, otherwise they're not going to provide liquidity, etc. There are some other stuff as well, mainly around security and different types. Basically, this is all inspired by Ethereum's upgrade, pretty much. I can't remember what it's called, Pectra, something like that. And these are the ones coming up. So the block interval is currently, I think, 2 seconds or 4 seconds. I can't remember. I think Ethereum's like much, much more. But for BSC, this is going to be the main thing. In April, so next month, they're going to be upgrading the speed. And it's going to feel more like Base, I would say. It's going to be much faster. Now, they're doing this obviously intervals to see if it runs smoothly and the network can cope because they're going to need more validators. And BNB has a very centralized set of validators. Now, for the Maxwell hard fork, it's going to be really good. That will reduce transactions failing. It will probably be much, much cheaper to trade on there because it doesn't need too much block space as well. Now they're going to have to obviously increase the block space. I'm sure that will be when we read about these is going to be thing. But for the upgrade, I don't think we have to do anything. There might be some wallet changes, or there might be some. You might have to. I'm going to look at the dApps I own and the utilities I own and see if I can upgrade those as well. But for now, I think everything's running smoothly. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't waffled too much, but this is promising actually. So fingers crossed, we got good things coming for the BNB chain.